Hello, my name is Carrie Croy, and I am a registered nurse and a clinical nurse specialist in IV therapy and vascular access. I am currently pursuing my Master of Science in Nursing in the thesis stream, and today I am presenting my concept map focused on mentorship. This analysis builds on our group's initial concept analysis proposal, and we based our work on Rogers' evolutionary conceptual framework. As Roger explains, concepts are not static. They continuously evolve over time, shaped by context, discipline, and practice. Mentorship is no exception, and approaching it through this lens allows us to see how it has changed and continues to change in response to individual, organizational, and societal factors. Our group chose mentorship as a topic because it resonates with all of us, shaping our professional journeys in meaningful ways. For me personally, I've encountered times when a lack of mentorship left me feeling uncertain, isolated, and unsure of how to develop critical skills in nursing. These experiences highlighted mentorship as essential, not just for professional growth, but for confidence building and the development of competence in both clinical and leadership roles. To begin this analysis, I started with the definition from the National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine, which describes mentorship as a professional working alliance in which individuals work together over time to support the personal and professional growth and success of the relational partners through career and psychosocial support. I also referred to Webster's Dictionary, which offers a simpler definition. Mentorship is guidance provided by an experienced person to someone less experienced. This plainer definition helps situate mentorship in everyday terms and highlights its applicability beyond academic or clinical language. Historically, mentorship began in informal apprenticeship models where knowledge transfer relied on personal relationships and direct observation. Over time, it has evolved into structured programs incorporating supervision, reflective practice, and reciprocal professional development. This historical lens demonstrates that mentorship is dynamic, shaped by its context, discipline, and the time period in which it occurs. This brings me to the concept map I developed to organize the literature and prepare for our group paper. At the very top of the map is mentorship itself, representing the overarching concept. From there, the map flows into historical evolution, which traces how mentorship has developed from early informal apprenticeships to structured reciprocal relationships across multiple disciplines. Next, the concept moves into concept identification and definition, which then branches into two groupings. On one side, we have attributes and current influences. On the other side, antecedents and historical evolution. Grouping these elements together helps show how mentorship is both a set of relational qualities and a product of broader systemic and historical factors. In the nursing context, attributes and current influences include concepts like caring theory, nurturing, novice to expert development, millennials, burnout reduction, professional development trends, pandemic and virtual adaptation, and evidence-based practice. In the psychology context, these include reflection, self-awareness, self-compassion, coaching, skill and competency building, and training outcomes. For antecedents and historical evolution, the nursing side incorporates early nursing models, so preceptorship, interdisciplinary comparisons, and beliefs and perceptions about mentorship. Psychology includes apprenticeship models, supervision models, and decolonizing mentorship practices. By mapping these influences, we can see both the shared foundation and the discipline-specific nuances of mentorship. Finally, the map identifies shared concepts and attributes, which include trust, guidance, feedback, reciprocal learning, and professional growth. These shared attributes then branch into the nursing context, clinical practice, CNS mentoring, onboarding, structured programs, leadership, education, and the psychology context, counseling, coaching, supervision, apprenticeship, and decolonizing mentorship. From the shared concepts, the map also includes related concepts such as coaching, preceptorship, supervision, apprenticeship, and role modeling. These help clarify what mentorship is distinct from and how it connects to other forms of professional support. When examining the literature, several key features stood out. First, mentorship is fundamentally reciprocal. Both mentor and mentee actively participate in learning and growth. Second, trust, guidance, feedback, and professional development appear consistently across both nursing and psychology. In nursing, mentorship emphasizes clinical skill development, leadership preparation, structured programs, burnout reduction, and support for novices transitioning into practice. Psychology emphasizes supervision, reflective practice, and professional identity formation. Interestingly, psychology literature included more discussion of culturally responsive mentorship, which highlights an opportunity for cross-disciplinary learning. Through this critical analysis, we also identified gaps. While nursing and psychology literature describe mentorship similarly, there is little integration across disciplines. This suggests an opportunity to explore reflective and culturally responsive mentorship in nursing, as well as structured clinical skill support in psychology. This analysis demonstrates that mentorship is more than a professional obligation. It is a relational, context-dependent, and dynamic process. Effective mentorship depends not only on the qualities of the mentor, but also on the organizational system, culture, and the active engagement of the mentee. There are several areas where further exploration is needed. First, the systemic and organizational influences. While individual mentor-mentee relationships are well described, less attention, though, is given to the role of the organizational culture, hierarchy, and structural policies in supporting effective mentorship. Second, evaluation metrics and outcomes. There is limited evidence on consistency measuring the impact of mentorship on both mentee development and organizational performance. Third, the role of the advanced practice positions, roles that combine clinical expertise and organizational leadership, remains unexplored. Understanding these dynamics can improve program design and guidance within specialized practice contexts. Finally, my contributions to our group project and the insights I aim to bring to the team include several areas. First, recognizing shared attributes such as trust, guidance, and feedback, and understanding how interdisciplinary programs can strengthen mentorship in diverse contexts. Second, applying related concepts, coaching, preceptorship, supervision, to better implement mentorship in practice. And third, considering outcomes and consequences such as retention, competence, confidence, engagement, resilience, job satisfaction, skill development, and burnout reduction to develop evaluation metrics that benefit both individuals and organizations. Lastly, integrating this concept map into my personal practice as a CNS allows me to blend nursing and psychology principles with scaffolding, self-efficacy, and coaching approaches. It also emphasizes systemic and structural factors such as organizational culture, institutional support, hierarchy, and cross-disciplinary influence. In conclusion, while this concept map is still evolving, it has clarified the essential elements of mentorship, highlighted discipline-specific variations, and provided insight into how I can apply mentorship more effectively into my CNS role. This ongoing analysis will continue to inform the upcoming group paper and contribute meaningfully to our team's collaboration. Thank you for listening.